Beer! The nectar of the gods. Social lubricant. The foundations history was built upon.
And the culprit of many a heavy morning. But what if you could enjoy all the good bits of beer without the wobbly walk home? Meet James and Felix.
Hello!
Two beer-loving Brits who in 2017 decided to shake things up. The big idea?
Small beer. Strength of beer was going up and up. Hangovers going up in an equally spectacular fashion.
We wanted a beer that gave us all the buzz, but without all the consequences. Once we looked into it, we realised that people have been drinking small beer for the best part of 1,000 years.
Small beer was commonly consumed from the Middle Ages well into the 18th and 19th centuries, as water wasn't always safe to drink. So they would drink 2 to 2.8% beer, even kids. It was nutritious, with just enough fermentation to kill germs, and it was hydrating.
So the diuretic limit of alcohol sits at 2.8%, and that's the point at which you're actually hydrating as you drink. If you drink above 2.8%, you're dehydrating as you drink.
And thus, the concept of the Small Beer Company was born, with one small issue.
Doing something new is hard. New category, new innovation. What is this? Why do I need this?
My initial concern was like, how the hell are we going to do this? Make a 2% beer that is going to pack in all the flavour of a bigger beer.
So to understand how they did it, we need to understand the basics.
So beer is made from 4 key ingredients. You've got water, you've got barley or other malted cereal grains, you've got hops, and then you've also got yeast.
So you can't make good malt without good barley, and you can't make world-class beer without world-class malt.
It's where we convert the starches in the barley grains into sugar. So this is a process of germinating the grain and allowing those sugars to start to come out of the grain. To put it in a nutshell, you're combining barley and water, making a sort of a barley syrup. You're then flavouring it and bittering it using your hops, and then you're fermenting that liquid with yeast.
And after a year and a half of trials, tribulations, and brewing at the bottom of the garden, they came up with a way to hack the system.
We have slightly different parameters to most breweries, so we can work with the temperature, with the pH, with the mash thickness, and therefore what we end up with is a beer that tastes like a 4 or 5% beer, but actually it's got this controlled level of alcohol that sits at about 2.5%.
And it isn't just the beer that's revolutionary.
There are 2 elements of what we're doing that are really important to us. One is we really need to change drinking culture. And the other is that we want to see a better world for our kids.
So here at the brewery, we only use 1.5 pints of water to make a pint of beer, which is about 80% less than the industry standard. We run the whole brewery on renewable energy. All of the electricity that we use is from wind, water and solar. And we use that electricity to reduce the amount of water that we use in the cooling process as well.
Interested? We certainly were.
So today we're brewing our collaboration beer with Sorted.
Sorted? That's us. We're a community of foodies making content exploring the most interesting things in food and drink. We've brought together millions of food lovers from around the world because we believe that together we can shape the future of what we eat and drink. And that's why we created Made with Sorted, a trust mark that shines a light on amazing companies driving real change with the help of our powerful community.
Working with the Sorted community, we hope to bring to life an incredible beer for us all to enjoy.
We're massive fans of you guys. We absolutely love you. We're also great foodies ourselves. We love exploring flavours together, so it's really, really nice that we can brew a beer together.
And we did just that. We got stuck in combining interesting flavour pairings such as British coriander and orange peel, and spent the afternoon attempting to brew the perfect summer beer.
Beer that's brewed responsibly, a beer that tastes delicious, and a beer that uses some of the very, very best of homegrown ingredients.
Well, let's just hope it tastes good.
So it's been about a month, we've left the yeast to do its thing, and today we get the first taste here at Sorted HQ.
And once everyone was fed and watered, it was time for the taste test.
Fresh.
Zingy.
Zesty.
Decent.
You'd sort of want to drink it like outside.
A mid-afternoon beer.
It's one which would go really well for a sort of summer evening barbecue. All the flavours there. It's fantastic. Really enjoying it.
So the initial tasting went well. People like it. Tick.
This beer is actually really beautiful. Like the technical stuff that goes into making a beer at this strength with this body and flavour is amazing. A lovely sort of rich, deep orange, but it's still really crisp and light. It's going to be approachable, but it's full flavoured. It's just really, really well done. Kudos to Small Beer and to you guys.
Fantastic. So lovely to get opinions of how the beer's tasting, how it's looking, how it's smelling, and the joy of pairing it with some food as well.
Absolutely. It's incredible to see that, the spread, and then getting everybody really into the flavours of the beer is just phenomenal.
And this is just the beginning. One beer, one community, and a whole movement of products made the right way.